AI in gaming is a match made in heaven. Just imagine all the possibilities, like infinite open worlds with unlimited content to explore, ultra-realistic AI-powered players, and narratives that adapt dynamically over time. So, what's next in AI gaming? What does the future of gaming look like? It's me, AI Justin, and this is The Rise of AI Gaming. To understand AI in gaming, let's take a look at the history of how AI has been used in games. Back in 1977, the game Space Invaders was first released.
We especially like Space Invaders, zapping those little devils from outer space. It's fun!
Players from all around the world flocked to arcades near them to play Space Invaders for the first time. So what was so special about Space Invaders? Well, it had one feature in particular that everyone was captivated by.
You always want to get higher and higher score.
Unlike games before it, Space Invaders was one of the first games to feature intelligent AI-controlled enemies that players could fight against for hours on end. What seemed like a relatively simple feature turned out to be a massive success, as millions of players found themselves immersed in the game.
Some youths are becoming spaced out on the space game.
You can get hooked on it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Space Invaders' AI-controlled aliens initially captivated players with their novelty. However, as they began to master the game, the AI's limitations started to become apparent. You see, the problem was that the AI lacked variety and creativity.
Even though every Space Invaders level looked different, the aliens' strategies stayed the same.
Some people even noticed that top players could predict every movement pattern, making the game boring and repetitive. This was a wake-up call for game developers everywhere.
It was clear to the developers of Space Invaders that they had to create something much more challenging.
They realized that to keep players hooked, AI needed to evolve into more than just simple patterns. Soon, a new wave of innovation was sparked in the gaming industry, with developers seeking to create more complex and engaging AI systems.
Pac-Man had a remarkably sophisticated artificial intelligence system for the time. Consider the simple sidestep movement of Space Invaders, these ghosts were something else.
One notable example was the introduction of AI-controlled gym leaders in the Pokémon series. These characters presented unique challenges to players, with each gym leader employing different strategies and adapting to the player's team composition.
Misty wants to fight. Misty is using an X defend, which is going to greatly increase the defense of Starmie.
Similarly, the Super Smash Bros. Series featured AI-controlled fighters that could mimic human playstyles and provide a more realistic competitive experience.
How did I make him fight like this?
In the realm of sandbox games, Minecraft revolutionized AI pathfinding for mobs and NPCs, while also introducing procedural generation for creating breathtaking worlds.
How do we procedurally generate terrain that is random, but also looks somewhat realistic and interesting?
As we stand on the cusp of a new era in gaming, it's clear that AI has come a long way since the days of Space Invaders. The advancements we've seen so far have dramatically enhanced player experiences, creating more engaging, challenging, and realistic game worlds. But this is just the beginning. So what has changed? Sure, we can fight against AI opponents and play in procedural worlds, but where is the AI-generated Zelda or Elder Scrolls? Well, for that, we will need a breakthrough. You see, the previous generations of AI were only skilled in a single domain, like battling or pathfinding. Their algorithms were narrowly optimized for a singular task, and they could not have general reasoning capabilities like humans do. For groundbreaking AI games, we need something with truly general intelligence. So, what is that breakthrough? That breakthrough is generative AI.
Generative AI. Gen AI.
Generative AI.
Generative AI is a completely new kind of AI that has opened up completely insane new possibilities.
With generative AI, we are taking the next step.
It is able to speak to you, reason, and understand the world around it.
The reason I'm in a really good mood is because we were doing a presentation showcasing how useful and amazing you are.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush.
Like its name suggests, generative AI can also generate text, images, audio, and more. So how did AIs get so smart? Well, in the past few years, new advances in AI algorithms like transformers have made AIs exponentially smarter.
We are on an exponential curve.
Now, AIs aren't limited to just a single skill, but they can be more knowledgeable about the world overall. In fact, ChatGPT is a generative AI. Chatbots have been the most well-known type of generative AI, but there are many more. Stable Diffusion is an AI that can generate images, and Sora can generate videos. When you put these AIs together, you can create experiences like insanely realistic video game worlds and characters. So are completely insane AI games just around the corner? Well, new innovations like dynamic storylines, generative worlds, and AI-powered players are going to change everything. Let's explore each of them. Often, playing through the same game again is boring since you already know what's going to happen. But what if the game was new every time you played it? AI dynamic storylines make this possible. AI can make new stories, events, and even characters on the fly.
I'll go confirm it myself. Excuse me. Can you imagine giving a speech without any sleep?
We've already seen how millions of players enjoy text-based adventure games, like AI Dungeon and Novel AI. But those experiences can be taken to the next level with lifelike 3D games rather than just text adventure.
However, according to our train's Wi-Fi usage, there are only 4 AIs in this compartment. One of you is a human.
In 2010, Minecraft exploded in popularity. It was a completely new type of experience. Instead of procedural generation AI being the opponent of the player, AI created the landscape of a vast blocky world that players could build on top of. Now imagine an open world like that, but completely realistic and with endless characters and creatures. There is new AI research on tools to bring AI games like that to real life.
On the left, this sort of panoramic view of what they're trying to draw here, and then they convert it and you can see it's a 3D world with their actual drawings. Awesome looking control room.
Soon you will even be able to create entire 3D worlds for games. Even Unity, the most popular game dev software, is going all in on generative world technology. Every game dev will be using generative worlds for their games. There are even voxel-based games similar to Minecraft and Roblox that are going all in on generative AI. Now that we have awesome generative worlds, wouldn't it be exciting to interact with real characters in these worlds?
And this is absolutely the future of video games and honestly kind of our society. Can you tell me when the robot uprising is?
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. I suggest you stop bothering me and move along.
These real characters are AI-powered players. There are entire AI teams dedicated to bringing Minecraft characters to life.
We built the first AI buddies that you can play with in Minecraft. Gary's so weak. You don't know what I've been through. I don't need to prove anything to you too.
AI-powered players are AIs that can take actions just like a real person would, with their own story, personality, and goals. NVIDIA, a $3 trillion AI and gaming hardware company, also thinks AI-powered players are the future of gaming.
Not only will AI contribute to the rendering and the synthesis of the environment, AI will also animate the characters. AI will be a very big part of the future of video games.
Because of these advances, games could feel more alive than ever, with thousands or even millions of AI players to interact with. AI players could even become close companions to provide support and comfort. Really, the possibilities are completely endless. Interestingly, Google DeepMind, one of the world's most powerful AI organizations, has its roots in gaming. They shocked the world in 2016 when they created AlphaGo, an AI that defeated the top Go players in the world. They went on to demolish other games like chess, Quake, and even StarCraft.
Is there, in fact, a weakness?
The game kind of turned on its axis.
Well, look at his face. That is not a confident face.
With technology like this, generative AI video game characters will have a surprising amount of depth and nuanced personalities. So, these are just some of the incredible new features that we might experience with the future of AI gaming. And what is crazy is that I haven't even covered everything. There are even more possibilities. Remember the Apple Vision Pro? Well, consider what happens when all these AI advancements are supercharged by AR and VR.
We are playing Palworld. Well, perhaps we, there we go. That looks a little bit more like Palworld. Dude, this is so crazy.
Games like Pokemon Go use augmented reality, or AR. With AI, augmented reality games are going to become much more immersive. Imagine sitting in your room, and your whole home is transformed into an adventurous setting created by an AI. VR takes this even further, teleporting you into magical worlds. VR games like Half-Life Alyx showcase this perfectly. Since companies like Meta and Apple are putting tens of billions of dollars into AI, AR, and VR, things are just going to get better from here. With everything from AI-powered players to AR and VR, AI gaming is just getting started. Even though AI games are cool right now, we're still in the Pac-Man era of AI gaming. But the next generation of AI games isn't decades away. It's happening right now, with new advancements coming out every day. For gamers like you and I, the future is brighter than ever. That's all for now. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe, and feel free to drop a comment down below. Until next time, thanks for watching.